The greatest sword and sorcery hero returns to Marvel. Conan the Barbarian. Robert E. Howard's creation returns to comics in an epic tale as only Marvel could bring you. Today's review, we're doing Conan the Barbarian #1, written by Jason Aaron and drawn by some guy I can't pronounce his name. Mahmud Asra. I don't want to be insulting. I would really want to get his name right. I think it's Asra or Azra. I don't know. His artwork's actually pretty good though. This is the book that we're going to do today. Jason Aaron's one of those guys, for me, he's a hit or miss. He's a hit or miss writer. I like some of his stuff. I don't like other parts of his stuff. This book in particular, I didn't like. It's not because of Jason Aaron. It's because it's Conan. I've never been a big fan of Conan, or even just sword and sorcery stories in general. So it has nothing to do with him as a writer. It's just not my cup of tea. But it seems like anytime they put out a Conan book, I always try it because I'm always interested, and I wanna actually like something that's got sword, sorcery, and stuff. But it always, to me, always ends up being the same story. I'm one of those guys. I'm one of those few who don't like Game of Thrones. I'm gonna get pummeled in the comment section for that, but I don't care for it. It's just a genre I don't like. I think that if you like Conan, you'll actually like this book if you're a fan of Conan. If you don't, I wouldn't bother reading it. You got your basic Conan, Conan the Barbarian stuff. Like I said, the artwork is pretty decent. He's guy, here he is. He's up on a throne. He's born, but now he's fighting for sport. That's always seems like he's doing some sort of thing. If someone's not trying to kill him, he's fighting, or not even just Conan, any of this genre of stuff. Someone's in some arena battling someone. You got this really cute female here saying, "I'm betting it all on Conan here." He wins. She wins a ton of, I don't know, biscuits or whatever they're betting. She gets her stuff. She's badass too. The other guys try to take advantage of her. She stabs them, kills them. And there's Conan again, brooding, drinking, just like in every Conan movie, every Conan book, all the same. "Oh, look, you're a seasoned fighter. Wow, you should have been much quicker." He goes, "Bring me a seasoned fighter of yours. And by Crom, I'll show you all of his blood there too." So, he's the same cocky Conan, thinks no one can beat, you can't be beat. Well, obviously, he's gonna, she's hot. There's gonna be some sort of sex scene coming up. Sure enough, here it comes. The sex scene. What do you think is gonna happen here? Just like it is in every single Conan book, or every single book that has, or every single thing that's sword and sorcery. Oh, she's going to turn into a witch. Whoa, lo and behold, she's a witch. This was it right there. I made it 2 more pages, and I was done reading the book. It was just, you've seen it over and over and over again. Nothing's changed. Same boring stuff of this sort of a genre of a book. Oh, yep. He had sex with the pretty woman. She turns into a witch. She captures him. She's gonna use his blood to bring up some demon or whatever. Wow, how often have we not seen that? Oh, every single time. This is about where it finished. And again, the artwork's not bad. The artwork is pretty decent. And then, oh my God, he broke his chains and he was able to punch the witch in the head. Wow, I think that happens all the time too. Ooh, I was almost shocked. So now he battles some of the undead. You got some great splash pages and stuff. The evil witch still fights back. Always fights back, but Conan defeats her, breaks her neck, and then he's going down into some fiery hell. Like I said, I didn't make it this far into the book because I had enough. I was actually hoping to be wowed, or maybe see something that I've never seen before in Conan. I wasn't. I was quite bored. Now he goes, he marches along and he finds these 2 kids. I don't even know who these 2 kids are. Like I said, I stopped reading the book. I mean, they look evil. They try to look innocent, but there's something off with these kids. Why? Oh, because it happens in every single book or movie you see of this type of stuff. Oh my God, the witch came back. That's impossible. The Crimson Witch is back. Impossible. I just broke her neck. Nah, she's back again. Again, same old thing. But I will tell you, the kids were with her. We didn't see that coming. We didn't think that they were bad. I am so shocked. I may have to read number 2 now. But like I said, if you like this sort of stuff and you like Conan, you're going to like this book. If this is the stuff that you're not into this genre, Conan has never been your thing, don't pick it up, because you were just going to go through it going, oh, please end. They also have in here a part of a novella. So it's a 12-part series, so they'll be doing like 2 or 3 pages in each book. It's a 12-part series. So for the people who can actually read without pictures, you may actually like that too. There's a lot that won't be able to handle it, but then again, because this first paragraph actually has more words than a whole comic book does. So this could be a tough read for some people. Some people may really like it. Unfortunately, I will not be reading issue 2. It sucks, you know. It's yeah. I was disappointed. I wanted to like it too. I really did. No, True Believers actually reprints old Conan books from the 70s and 80s Marvels. They'll reprint. They reprinted like an issue that Barry Windsor Smith did and Roy Thomas. So the True Believers, they're just dollar books. They're dollar books that reprint just old issues. I read these as a kid, and it was funny because I was getting some of my books for free, and I told my uncle, don't buy me Conan, even though it was for free. I didn't want to read it. I didn't want him wasting his money. I didn't like it back when I was 10 years old. I didn't like Conan. To be honest with you, I actually like this artwork better. I mean, even though this is like comic-y, you know, this is comic art, but I actually like this art. I like this guy's art better than, you know, I don't know. I actually like this. I like this sort of artwork. There are more words on this page than there are on any page in this in this book. Well, there it goes. It contradicts me. All right, but I mean, there's a lot of. I mean, even in new books in general, there's, you know, half these books now don't have. They're not. I mean, people nowadays look at this and they go, that book is too wordy. I don't want to read that sort of thing. It's too wordy. I don't understand what that means. Aren't you reading a book to actually read words, or do you just want a splash page and then stuff and then books that, you know, you go through in less than 10 minutes, you know? This book will actually take you a little while to read. I mean, there is a story, there is a ton of words in this book. But yeah, you'd be surprised. I had a customer once that asked, is this going to be okay for my nephew? Is it too wordy for him? What is that? What does too wordy mean? I have no idea. No, the more words, the better. The longer it takes you to read the book, the better. These were the old Marvel stuff. There wasn't just splash pages going all over the place, so you could just skip through in 3 seconds and look at 3 pages. You actually had and it doesn't. The art is still there, and you had word bubbles or text. You know, it's. I like the way the colors would sink into the old paper. I think it's sunk in better, but I mean this still looks good.
Well, it's just bad for the camera.
Yeah, well, no, it's bad for if you're sitting under a light reading it too. You gotta angle it, you know. But yeah, but the True Believers now. They do it with a lot of different books that they'll just grab random issues for $1, so you can just try it, see what the books were about. All right, guys. As you can tell, I didn't care for issue 1. I didn't even finish issue 1. I won't be reading issue 2. But again, if Conan is something you like, you will probably like this book. This isn't my tell-all of, hey, it's a lousy book. It's probably a perfect Conan story. It's just not my thing. But I won't be reading issue 2, but I hope you guys enjoy it. Hey guys, I just want to give you a reminder that we have a Patreon link up. If you look in the description of the video you're watching, the link will be there. This is going to be something that could help out Felipe to get in here on a regular basis, so we can get an episode every single week. They'll be longer, more content. We may be able to get more review episodes up, but it definitely will help Felipe to come in and get this done. And you know, just think about it. Even if every subscriber just donated $1, that's not that much. That could definitely make it happen. This would be able to give Felipe enough time to come in on a day that he'd normally have to work and would be able to get footage and do the editing, and get this stuff together, because it doesn't just happen. There's a lot of time involved. So if you can donate anything to the Patreon page, it'll be great. We're not gonna punish you if you don't, but it would be greatly appreciated. And again, I thank all you people out there who are watching. Thank you. I appreciate it. Felipe appreciates it. You guys are great for just being fans. Thanks.
And some money goes to you too.
And some of the money does go to me too. It doesn't all go to Felipe. Sorry about that. Yes, some does go to me too.